Hey guys, Takamasak here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II! Let's check in with Hilda while we're over here. You guys say anything new? Oh, yeah, you're still pretty pessimistic there. Bossy jerk. What do you mean, save the princess? Oh, crap. Alright. I don't know where it is, but... Oh. Well, you guys are actually pretty helpful this time. Well, we need to go north of Finn to look for the warship, because, well, apparently it has Hilda now. You can go talk to the king and also to Min. They give you... Well, I think the king just says, please save Hilda, and Min gives you pretty much the same information there. Yes, Gordon is still dead, and I stocked up on as many ethers as I possibly could and have what potions and antidotes and eye drops I found. I'll probably be using all of those in the upcoming dungeon. Definitely gonna be preserving my MP despite having all those ethers, but, well, we're going off on an adventure, so... The airship can be a little bit unforgiving, but I'm hoping for the best. And for whatever reason there, I was ambushed by leg eaters, and the two that got to attack ran away, and then that was it. Interesting. Now once we get around this area, I think it's at this forest up here. It might be a little further south, but we can start meeting up stuff we met up with in Kashwan Castle over there. So wizard ogres, regular ogres, and land turtles will be around here. Nothing we really can't handle too much of. I don't think I'm going to show a battle of the wizard ogres. Just the magic in the game just takes way too long. There's nothing really that interesting about them anyway. And once we get around here, so the enemy pool will start to change again. It'll throw a few new enemies at us. We can run up with a big bird, which is pretty bland, nothing special about him. But if you're playing nudist like me, then it is a little painful to deal with those guys. The mage guys would be ideal to meet up with. I'm gonna get in... you know what, we can run up with them on the inside too here. They can cast, I believe, every spell at level 5. Oh, you want to see the pass, huh? As it happens. Yeah. Don't talk to these guys once again. Captains will absolutely murder you. But the mage, or magician in the newer versions, they can drop a lot of spell books. They can drop all 4 of the elemental, including arrow or cloud. And they can also drop the break and, I believe, berserk books. Berserk is a very nice spell. It increases your attack power of whoever you cast it on, so it's useful, but I'm not going to grind for it. They can also drop a magic staff, which would be better than what we have now by quite a bit, actually. And here is one of those guys, or 2 of those guys, I suppose. Well, ideally, I would like to be able to take them out first, but unfortunately the rows here aren't going to let me do that, so just take out 1. And I think we've seen a sergeant before. Furion, come on, buddy. I think we've seen a sergeant before, just the next step up there from the soldier. With his spiffy blue armor. Arrow does not look intimidating on the NES version whatsoever. Here's some pink perfume mist. Oh dear. Moving on. We'll give Furion a second chance to murder the soldier here. And couldn't do that first time. Oh well. And here we go. Yeah, the other enemies you can meet up with around here is you can meet up with the were-rats again, which we've already seen. The mines, which I always have the biggest issue with. They're very hard to run from for me in this stage of the game, so I usually end up having to take them out. And also we can meet up with a lot of ghasts around here, so stuff that can blind you, and yeah. That's why I save those eye drops. And we can't kill the sergeant. Hooray for bow 3! How does that even work, anyway? I don't know. Murder it? I don't think I said before, too, but Maria's wear staff that she has will do extra damage against the... Oh. Oh, well. There's a fire book I don't really care for, but... it will do extra... No. Damage against lycanthrope-type enemies, or were-beasts, or whatever you want to call them. There's only a few of them in the game. The were-rat is one of those monsters. And there is another one in here that we can potentially meet up with, but hopefully not. They're not very fun. Let's come up here first. All these doors are empty, so don't worry about those. And we can get money! Yeah, let's explore over here. By the way, this sleep sword, which we got, does more damage, but it's also got that nerfed hit rate, just like the ancient sword does. But also, as the name might suggest, it has the potential to put enemies to sleep upon hitting them. Once again, it doesn't have to do actual damage, just as long as it hits. Let's explore down here. We can find Super Pink Princess and Sid. Or some treasure. Treasure's far more important. In the form of 2 potions. And by the way, you might have noticed Furion has now caught up to and surpassed Maria in the HP race. And I was worried about his growth. And of course, I mentioned that mines are probably the most annoying thing to deal with. That is essentially all I am fighting off screen. Really insists that I burn off Maria's MP, apparently, which I really don't want to do. Oh well, pressing on. We got the blind bow there, which would be the strongest bow in the game thus far. Here are some panthers, which are pretty tough, and obviously envenom you. These guys are also lycanthropes. Oh dear. It's not a bad idea with these guys to... Yeah, I'll risk it here. It's not a bad idea with these guys to re-equip the ancient sword and kind of curse the ones that you're not attacking right away, just to soften them up and preserve as much of your MP as possible there. Look at that! And if it doesn't curse, I just attack him again. If it does, I would attack the one in the upper left there, though. It's not worth burning a whole lot of turns on, but it's a suggestion if you would like to go that route. Of course, it would make the battle take considerably longer, but I wouldn't be taking 100 damage either. Ooh! No? Alright, still alive. I think I can get through this without being horribly murdered. With any luck. Come on. Oh. Oh dear. Who's gonna eat it? Miss? No. Oh well. That's what I get for gambling, I suppose. Yeah, let's get the gold shield off there momentarily. If only I had some way to bring people back to life. Death! Oh! Bullet dodged! I bring him back to life, and I'll just finish the battle here. Nah, just attack, which should be fine. Hooray! HP growth for everybody except for Furion. Right? No. But what I was saying about the... Oh, by the way, Heal did get up to level 2, walking back off screen last time. What I was saying about the blind bow, the strongest bow at this point, and it is also capable of blinding enemies if you are interested in that, if you, for whatever reason, decided to go with bows. And I'm going to have to dip into curing anyway. Did somebody get poisoned? Nah, I already took care of that, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, a billion status effects in this dungeon as well. Nothing really all that fun. Manageable, yes. Fun, absolutely not. If we come over here, we can get the Thief Gauntlets, which I actually do want to equip. They are light equipment, and they also increase your agility by 10, which will offset the small amount of evade lost by the armor equipment. It'll actually boost the evade percent overall. So that kind of equipment is the stuff I'm going to be equipping. Oh, Furion! Oh, well, are you gonna help me with... No, you're not. Thanks. And we get to do backtracking! I find it amusing that my Black Mage is cranking out 200 physical damage against Were-Panthers there. Yeah, they're called Were-Panthers in the newer versions, just regular Panther in this version. And what does annoy me is when I have to remove blindness after every battle. That and when Furion does more damage than Guy, I find myself shaking my head to myself. I understand there's a randomness to it, but I can't help but disagree. Actually ran up with the Ghoul in the Shadow there. Don't really ever run into those guys in this dungeon. Well, there you go. They're in here too. Goody. What's going on down there? And here, I don't think I showed this guy off yet. The Stunner is, I believe he is also a Lycanthrope type monster. So definitely have Maria go after them. Yeah, there you go. These guys, as their name might suggest, can stun you, or paralyze you. But otherwise, pretty plain. Horrible murder. I am all in favor of horrible murder. At least this floor is fairly straightforward. No mines! Oh well. That was only one, so I'm thankful for that. It's very hard for Furion and Guy to take a mine out in time. They're fairly hard to curse, also. And I've totally forgotten what I'm talking, because the game decided to... Excuse me. The game decided to troll me. I got ambushed by some of the undead guys, and the only one that went, I believe, blinded me. Face... Palm. Trident, the best spear we can get at this point, and the gouge, I believe that's pronounced. I'll have to look that up. The best dagger we can get at the moment, and a giant helmet. And before we open this... Oh god, let me fix this. Yeah, definitely, absolutely heal to whatever your max HP is. Because this is an ice shield. And this is a trapped chest. Trapped with what, you ask? A gigantic gigas. Oh. That's no fun. That's actually on the low end of his damage, so I'm going to cure him. Furion isn't really going to be too useful unless I can curse him. And that is pretty much the only way I'm going to have a remotely easy time with this fight. Maria will be trying to damage him with heal, and he does half a damage a hit. Yeah, there you go. Ow. This guy is painful, and he pretty much is considered a boss at this point of the game. Yeah, I don't have a choice but to bring him back to life here. Keep fire going. This isn't actually a bad time to bring Gordon back to life, and... Ow! Bring Gordon back to life just to get some extra cannon fodder there. Keep at it. Keep at it. Burn! I wish I had something more useful, but I just don't. Do I really need to unequip the sword? Are you that insistent? Alright. Furion in his nudity, except for his gauntlet. Gotta be an interesting sight there. Burn! Alright. Revive? Oh my word. I'm having I'm having absolutely horrible luck reviving him, but for some reason Maria is still kicking. Oh dear. Well, 107's a little more presentable, at least. Heal the full? Oh! That was just messy. Well, keep the old, chin up there. It's not over till it's over. Oh, there. See? We can do it. Oh, dear. Absolutely have to get people alive. Come on. Revive. Ooh, he missed. Apparently Life and Guy do not get along whatsoever. I've completely removed the grotesque insult penalty they had. Oh my. If I ever make it out of this battle, I don't know why it's not working on him. It usually doesn't take this long. The Ice Shield has the same evasion rate as the Gold Shield. Yes! Oh, that was miserable. Oh, God. I hate that thing. Yeah, the Ice Shield has the same evasion rate as the Gold Shield, but it protects you against... Oh, yeah. But it protects you against fire attacks, which is very helpful. So, yeah, we'll continue there, and I will heal up my party off-screen again. And we'll continue on with the warship next time, and let's play Final Fantasy II. This is Takamasak, and I'll see you later.